Hi, it's David here from Wargaming Old Guys, and we're going to continue with my K47 supply drop with the 47mm anti-tank gun.
Okay, so you might wonder why I've gone for a 47mm anti-tank gun in a Conflict 47 force. Well, in the smaller games, it's hard to get a decent anti-tank from K47 without using bolt action units. Now, that would mean you have to use your battle frame anti-tank guns, or you have this, your 47mm anti-tank gun, or you can go for things like anti-tank rifles and things like that, which can be quite difficult to penetrate. It's a lot of the armor. So I've gone for the 47mm anti-tank gun. Now, in this, you get 3 infantry bases. Oh, it's packed by Matthew. Again, there we are. You get a big 60mm. I will not be mounting it on this. I mount all my anti-tank guns, well, all my towed guns on a base I print myself. So that's spare for another thing. I've got a piece of foam, and in here we have, oh my gosh, right, so we have the barrel. There's 1, 2, 3 guys. There's a axle cross piece. There's a gun shield. There's 2 legs. There's something else. 2 wheels and 3 heads. Now, I'm going to have a quick look on the internet to see if that's all the bits, and hopefully it will be. This is the 47mm anti-tank gun. If these are all the bits you get, oh, include those right there. They're all the bits you get. Like I said earlier on, I'm not fussed about that base, and I'll probably end up mounting the models on the base with the gun anyway. So that's that. Now, looking at these, okay, so let's start with the actual crew. Headless. There's some flash floating around, which is not the end of the world. There don't seem to be any major mold lines, which is fine, which is brilliant. And the detail on is quite good. These are quite simple to paint. Imperial Japanese Army, they're quite simple to paint if you follow a normal paint scheme. That looks like a mold line there, but it's a very minor one. But overall, yeah, the detail's good. I like the sword. Detail's good, and very little cleaning up to do. So that's one guy. And this guy doesn't have a base, which is weird, but it doesn't matter, because I'll probably end up cutting them off anyway. So yes, again, they got some flash on the bottom, which I'll need to cut off. There's a mold line there, quite a bad one. So I'll have to shave that down. If I shave it down too much, I'll just build it back up again with a bit of green stuff. In the arm, there's a bit of slight, well, I call it a mold line in there. That hole needs opening out. But overall, yeah, it's a simple design, but a good design. The detail on it is nice. See, that is the loader. It's kneeling down. Yet again, no mold lines to speak of. Needs to get that bit out and see the end of the shell is bridged to his arm. I need to cut that out. No mold lines. The flash is non-existent on this one, and we'll see. It'll be nice and easy to paint and really good. Now, each one of those has a head. So you have the gun commander and 2 guys. The heads look all right. there you go, the head look all right. They'll paint up nicely. Nothing really more you can say about that, is there? No mould lines, and different facial expressions for each one. I think, saying that, I think they're all shouting. Right, and then there's the gun. So you've got two wheels. Now this is the central pivot point, and the wheels, there's a bit of a flimsy pin on the end of there. Got both the wheels, one on each side, glued to that. And then, so that's your wheels there. Not really much you can say about that, though where they've got lots of attachment to the sprue, that's going to destroy the detail, but if you mount those bits on the floor, you won't see them. So yeah, there's the wheels. Like I say, that's the pivot point, and the wheels fit on the ends. Now the gun, see, this is the gun, fits there. Yeah, the gun barrel needs straightening out slightly, not a huge amount. Okay, on there, there's a few bits of flash, which, yep, there you go, comes off nice and easily. I've got to clean that up, nothing major. Nice details. All the holes are, all the ones that can be, are cleaned through. If you wanted to, you could drill out the barrel. I'm not going to. And yes, I think my main issue on this is so much flash. But it's a minor issue in the grand scheme of things. There's a mould line that goes straight up off there. You can see it more pronounced down that end. Yeah, so like I said, the gun fits in there. I'm not sure which way round it goes, but it fits in there. And then we have these small bits here. Now that small bit fits on the side there, I think. One way or another. I was happy to find that there were instructions on how to assemble this on the Warlord website. You just find the Japanese 47 anti-tank gun on their website, and it's in the list of pictures below. That bit there goes on here. Assuming it's there, matches the keyhole for it. What I think, because I've taken these off the sprue, and I think, if I get these right around, they go, one goes there like that, and the other one goes there like that. Obviously they've got to be glued in to stay in place, and then when you turn them over, they are splayed. Yeah, I think that's how they go. These bits are just the legs. The detail on them is reasonable for what they are. They're just strips of metal with a few bits and bobs. There's lots of flash at the end. I wouldn't quite call it go as bad as a miscast, but it is quite a thick bit of flash at the end. Overall, yeah, that's it's not too bad. I can see that being a bit of a pain to glue in because there's no real keyway, no real guide. It's just a glue it and see. Now then we've got the gun shield. This is the gun shield. It goes on the front. So the axle, the pivot point again. There's two bits there, and there's a little cutout which slots on there. Yep, just like that, and the gun should fit through the hole. This is the Japanese anti-tank gun, 47mm I believe it is, which is about a medium anti-tank gun. Now after buying this, I actually regret not getting a howitzer, but I needed some anti-tank, so I got this, and I've been using this. It was easy enough to put together. Obviously super glue is required with this. Plastic glue is not going to work because it's metal. So you may need to think about some accelerant, because I glued my fingers together a whole lot. You thought I would have learnt by now, but I didn't. So yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, ding the bell, and you'll get notifications of all my videos from now on.